What's up, y'all? This your boy Rich Red back with another video. Um, Here to bring you some Call of Duty settings, controller settings, what I use and how I play, and certain things I use to get better in the game. Um, as you can see, I'm Master Prestige 1, and you see that I'm Master Prestige 1. I've been grinding the game since 10 o'clock today. Matter of fact, I played yesterday at 11 o'clock release, and I got off like maybe like 4 in the morning. I had like 3 or 4 hours to play it. I finally got prestige. It's just crazy, dropping 90 bombs, 70 bombs, 80 bombs on hard point and domination. But let's get into the controller settings. Let's see what I'll use. So what I use is 5.5 horizontal and vertical for sensitivity. I leave all this the same. Custom sensitivity presume I leave that the same. What I play is what a lot of pros play is tactical flip. If you play with a PS4 controller, a PS5 controller, and you use L2, R2 for aiming and shooting, I recommend people use tactical flip for PlayStation controllers. Tactical, it helps you slide better, slide cancel better, and your aim is better when you use tactical flip. A lot of people don't understand that. Also, I use L1 R1 because if you use the L2 R2, it don't feel as responsive as the buttons. See, L2 R2 is triggers, L1 R1 is buttons. So you always want to use buttons when it comes to shooting. Now, Xbox controller is different because the controller is literally built for most people will say for shooters. So it's good. Vertical aim, on foot, on ground, vehicle, air, whatever, the same. Now, this I tell people all the time. This is the best setting you could use. Aim response curve type standard. You literally don't. It's like a hit or miss sometimes. So if you aim down your sight, it might move a little bit. Linear, it might be a little move a little bit, but dynamic, it locks on. And ever since I've been using dynamic, my aim and my accuracy got improved a lot. Now I already have a good shot already using regular standard, but this helped me move more. All right, so aim response curve type dynamic. Remember that. All right. For the controller vibration, I turn off. I do not use it. What I do is I usually go back to the PlayStation. Well, let me see. Go back to the PlayStation 5 or whatever. And I go to, I think, what is it? Accessories, I think. Let me see. Accessories, controllers. I already turned off a vibration, trigger, effect, intensity, and yeah, I turned all the vibration stuff off, so I don't need to really touch it on COD, but I still do it anyway. Trigger effects is on, but it don't work because I have it off throughout the whole game, the whole system. So don't worry about that. Weapon fire threshold is just I ain't touched it at all. It's been the same. All is the same basically. Okay, left stick input dead zone and right stick input dead zone. I dumbed it down all the way to 5 because the higher it is, I felt like I'm over aiming and my aim was not locking on, or my aim wasn't. I didn't have feel like I have full control of my aim. So 5.5, it literally works. The lower, like I tell people, the lower, kind of like the lower your input dead zone is, the better. But don't go to 1 or 2 because sometimes you'll like if you let the controller go, you'll see like your aim moving by itself. It just is how it is. But leave it at 5.5. Put it on 5.5. Left stick, left stick, input dead zone, and right stick input dead zone. Put it on 5. I leave my left stick in zone like stuff like this. I leave it alone. I don't try to touch it because I don't want it to mess up. So minimum, left stick minimum, right stick minimum. Put on 5. All right. So let's go to gameplay. Target aim assist is on. I don't touch that. ADS aim assist on. I don't touch that. I want to take. I'm gonna take weapon mount off. Active. He says weapon mount movement exit. Off. I want to turn this off too, because you could be like shouldering to try to see where the enemy at, or so you can see the enemy, and you'll shoot and literally mount to the wall, and it'll mess your shot up. So I take it out. I don't use this. This kind of like useless to me, but people use it, so it doesn't matter. Blind fire, I leave it on. I don't really use the stuff like that anyway. Airborne, automatic airborne mantling. I just use partial. I leave it how it is. I don't want. I don't really do anything like that. All right, automatic sprint, tactical sprint. I advise people to use this. It helps you with your movement. You maneuver on a map faster. It's harder to kill you when you do it. So I advise people use automatic tactical sprint. All right, auto move forward. No, I don't use that. Sprint, cancel, reload. All this I leave the same basically. Slide. Now look, slide behavior. I recommend people when you want to use sliding, when you use O, to use tap. Do not use hold. Hold is slower. Tap, you literally don't have to hold it down, and you'll see a big difference in your movement. You'll see it's more responsive when you use tap. Aim down sight behavior, I left it the same. Steady aim behavior, same. Automatic weapon fire behavior, same. Interact, reload behavior, same. Like all this right here, I kept it the same. Now, graphics. Now, I play on PS5. I have a monitor that do 144 hertz, 4K 144 hertz. So, it's I leave it like this. So I'm gonna show you my field of view. I put it on 110. I play every game that allows me to have a field of view on 110. I know on Destiny 2 it go up to 108, so I'll leave it at that. So Cold War Master Chief Collection, I put it on 110. Let me tell people this too. World motion blur, weapon motion blur, turn it off. You don't need it. You don't need it. It meshes you up. As you can see on the left side, it's clear. On the right side, when you turn, it makes it blurry. So you could probably see an enemy and you'll miss him simply because the motion blur take you away from seeing them properly. So I guess they're trying to make it so real, like make it realism, or make it look real, that it will be too real and it will mess you up in the game. Turn it off, both of them, weapon and motion blur. Turn it off. Feel of death. Now I left it on, but I could take it off. I need to take it off because I don't want. Let's say somebody crossed in front of me, and I'm aimed down a sight. I'm looking at further. I can see it clear, but when I'm close, it's blurry. I don't want to do that. I kept it on, but I'm gonna turn it off. You can turn it off. I'm telling you, it works different. You want your vision look the same from far distance and close. But when you have depth of field, it'll blur the close, your close like near sided, but keep your far sided clear. So you don't need that. Leave it off. Now Fidelity FX Cast, turned it on. Turn it on. Now I don't know how people on PC do it, but it doesn't affect your hertz or none of that. Once you turn it on, it looks good. It does not affect anything wrong with your game. I use it. I'll turn it on. It looks beautiful. The game looks better when you turn it on. Audio, I turn the music on. I never have any game when it comes to like Call of Duty, Halo, any shooters. I do not use music because music is too loud and distracting. Now we know Modern Warfare. Y'all know about that music and how everything sounds so loud. I turn it off. I never keep the sound on Call of Duty. Hit marker, sound effects. Now, I have a little theory about this, right? So if you use classical hit marker sound effects, I feel like I hit bullets more. It's just something I feel, and when I do it, when I shoot somebody, I feel like I'm actually hitting them, and I feel like I get more hit rate. So this is my theory, but it's like self preference. But I rather choose classic. A lot of people say they don't like using. They turn the hit marker sign off because they have more on the map. Or but that's it. Like I say, it's a set preference. But I will personally use classic. You can tell the difference when you hit a player with the classic and hit a player with the Vanguard. So just leave it classic. I put a classic. It's up to you. So uh, audio mix, I use headphones, obviously. Kill streak music on. I really didn't touch none of this right here, so it's good. Interface, I really didn't touch anything on here either. Uh, Nothing really. I didn't touch anything at all. Network, kept everything same. Stream mode, if you want to hide the names and stuff like that. So that's it. Let's go through. Let's see what things I unlocked since I completed the first prestige, right? So my progression, right? I literally just got the prestige one. So customization, you got the clan tag, you already know about that. Calling card, calling card frame, stuff like that. That's about it. All right, so here's my KD. I spent 12 hours and 9 minutes and played 86 games. I won 50 games, lost 33. I got a 1.52 win-loss ratio, 2.2 elimination, KD, kill that ratio, 435 score per minute, 16 kill high streak. I mean, it's pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna try to make it one of my best. My personal best KD was on Black Ops 4. I had like a 2.4, 2.35 or 2.4, somewhere around there. That's literally my best. I feel like the older I get, the better at COD I get. Um, Used to play GBs, used to play tournaments and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like a little bit knowledgeable how to play, how to maneuver around the game. Yeah, I just grind.